Sorry, Gramps. I barely have it together, so yeah, it's gonna probably be longer than 9 minutes. My apologies. Nilbog, thank you for the tier 1. Nilbog, are you streaming tonight? And if so, what time? Because I want to raid into you. Sorry, Joe. I haven't tested that thing you asked me to test yet. I literally just got the cabinet on and I'm struggling to hold it together. Luca, thank you for the prime. And Mr. Pendragon, fear not. I figured you were the Fett. I just haven't had time to update the scoreboard with your avatar yet. My apologies. I feel you, Nilbog. I did not get as many play attempts as I wanted. Somehow we have a hype train and we're still in countdown. Thanks, guys. Hey Vader, you watching the Golden Tee Open? Is it the Missouri Open? I had the stream up at work earlier, but I didn't get as much time to lurk as I wanted. Nilbog, thank you for the bits.
Previously on VPN Hub.
Guess who? It's your old pal, the Crypt Keeper. Did you miss me, my horror-hungry humans? Of course you did. At long last, the crypt is open, and my entire Crawley collection of terror tales has been resurrected, uncensored by our delightfully demented feet. All 7 seasons exhumed and ready to shock. Our drop-dead guest list of pretty faces will provide quite the scream.
You understand what I'm saying?
Oh my God! I shudder to think what might happen if you don't watch. Or what happens if you do. So I'll see you soon, boils and ghouls. Tales from the Crypt.
join us or die. We got Death Star, 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 we got Death Star. And you know that we got it, Death Star. And you know that.
We got Death Star. How's it going, everybody?
Oh, yeah!
Hopefully my stuff is working.
Ben wants Bob's Burgers Pinball.
Fun story about Bob's Burgers Pinball. We played it last week and you fell asleep. But that's okay. It will come up again, I promise. I'm trying to figure out why my table is muted. There we go. Now we got light table audio. We're going to need to fix that. But we'll start here. This is an excellent original. I'm going to do my best to adjust the brightness as we play. I am using the alternate playfield, and I have the DMD, or the Flex DMD on the back glass. It's completely customizable in script. If this is your first time playing this, it's pretty awesome. Mine doesn't have the cool stuff in the DMD. I guess I need to make the Flex... Yes. You need to make the Flex DMD adjustment in the script. This is from 2021, last updated 2023, so there is no F12 menu. You actually have to go to the table script. There's options at the top. One of them is a Flex DMD, yes, no. And then a little bit further down, you can choose to put the Flex DMD on your back glass, or you can put the Flex DMD in the center of the playfield. It feels like so long ago, Gramps, but the F12 menu hasn't really been around that long. Maybe tail end 2024, mostly 2025. I mean, Christmas Day 2024 is when 10.8 came out of beta. So, could be worse. Could be 10.6 Bloom, or this 12 versions of 10.7 we needed for different tables. Before I hit start, so Gramps, I'm sorry if I confused you. Rusty made an excellent alternate playfield for this table. That's what I'm going to be using tonight. It is brighter and easier to see the ball. I posted the image in the Discord. If you want, you can download the image, use the table image manager, and import it. That's what Russ does. And I put a link that says in the explanation, there's a link with a pin that goes to an old Thursday Throwdown conversation where Pinball Gramps wrote instructions to teach people how to do this, and they were very well laid out instructions. And I got lazy, and rather than take Gramps' instructions, I just linked back to that conversation from 2 years ago, but I don't know that the link is working correctly, so I will update that after stream. Nope, Gramps, if you look at the link, you wrote the instruction for Russ's playfield. I'm not joking, and I didn't remember that either until I went back and looked. But that's what was the pinned message of the Thursday Throwdown. So you wrote the instructions for importing Russ's playfield, and then Mr. Grinch made a quick table mod, and he linked some Google Drive links that still work that are already pre-set up. Rogaine ad. I'm sorry, Origins. Alright, let's play.
This is the way.
I'm checking the lighting real quick before we go live. I'm worried that all the flashy is going to mess up my capture card, but we're going to try it and see what we get. And we blew past the skill shot. So every time a new ball starts or a ball is generated, The ball by default, the ball has a random character in it. Have a good night, Ben. I was going to tell my other Ben story. I should probably do that real quick before Ben falls asleep. So I had a computer that I put together, and it had some sort of weird short issue, and I messed with it forever. And I'd pull the motherboard out, put it in a test bench, and it would work. I'd put it in the case, and it wouldn't boot. Wouldn't post, wouldn't do anything. So I gave up on it, and I went to Ben, and I was like, look, please fix this. I don't care what it costs, just, I'm tired of dicking with it, take care of it. So Ben did an amazing job. He got my computer all running. He got the RGBs working. Everything is beautiful. Thank you for the 61 bits. And then, when he brought it back to me, and I was firing it up, in the bottom of the case, it says, Ben wants Bob's Burgers pinball. I'll post a picture in the Discord. Well, we got Flying Ace, but apparently we cannot get a skill shot. My alerts seem to be mega delayed because Eric gave me those bits like a full minute ago, and Twitch is just going, hey, you got 61 bits.
If we could take out that one last base and follow, we can be safe.
This nice man is going to help protect us from the bad ones.
Yeah, but I don't know where the delay comes from because I'm seeing it in chat right away. And the widget that notifies us and makes the sound is delivered by Twitch. It's not like something special I set up.
I can get you more credits.
Agreed, Gramps. You can absolutely trust the post on this one, just not my playing.
Lower your shield. Disengage your transponder. Come on, baby. Do the magic hand thing.
Do the magic hand thing.
Isn't that cute? But that's wrong! No,
It's funny. What?
you wiener!
Oh, so what I was saying about the ball.
Let's be fast and keep this.
I always talk on delay. It's just me, not equipment. You're not wrong. Because I usually have my eyes on the pinball, and then I go look at chat, and I'm catching up on like 5 minutes of the chat.
You're about to face off. You had your hands full. What? Let's see how you do against the platoon.
So each time a new ball is spawned via, new ball, extra ball, multi-ball, the ball has a picture of a character in it, and they are random. That is fully adjustable in script. You can pick one of 22 characters, or you can set it to just be standard metal ball.
No pucks for you. Now get out of here.
There is a reflection option specifically for the ball in the script. That said, I did turn down reflection in VPX in the visuals menu off to the right. Because this is an older table that was designed for 10.7, the lights tend to be stronger than they should be, as well as reflection. So I think I changed them from the default value of 2 to, like, I think 1 or maybe even 0.5. I do like the playfield on the screen, but I always put the full DMD up above. I'm okay with just the general updates on the playfield.
Paragraph 16 of the Bondsman Field Protocol Waiver compels you to immediately produce said asset.
Screens on playfield mess up. So this is not a pup screen. There is no pup. This is all just lights built into the table. And if you tell it to use Flex DMD in the table, then that is Freezy, not Pup. So if you're having issues with that, check which version of Freezy DMD you're using, and make sure you have the Flex DMD registered. I agree. That's another reason I put it on the back glass, is I can take my picture on the back glass. And you can run both like I am. There's the standard one that's on the table, and then I have the Flex on the back glass.
This is the way.
That's not going to be a skill shot. Apparently, when I was like barely awake this morning testing this, I did much better. So I think in the middle of the night, like early morning, I did like a 90 million game, and then my first game for competition, I did 27, 28, something like that. Apparently, my brain's just not feeling it tonight.
No pucks for you. Now get out of here.
Bounty hunting is a complicated profession.
Still can't get the shot, the flying ace wraparound shot down.
They all hate you. Because you're a legend.
I was gonna bring that up, Arthur. So we are playing Star Wars tables. I'm gonna spin the wheel of Star Wars. I was trying to decide if I should include both FX Classic and FX, or if I should just pick one or the other, and kind of what people are feeling. I'm leaning toward, if I pick just one, doing FX Classic, because I feel like more people own the tables for FX Classic than we do for FX. But on May the 4th, we always play Star Wars.
For a man of honor should not be forced to live in exile. I await your arrival with optimism.
Alright. So Arthur has the same train of thought as I do. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna set it to FX Classic, specifically just because of our usual player base owns more Star Wars there than in new Pinball FX. Cinco de Mayo falls on Taco Tuesday. It does. I was going to bring this up with Pirate in hopes of some sort of extra life redeem involving Cinco de Taco Tuesday.
Is that me?
You are a guild member. I thought I was the only one on assignment.
Any update yet?
That was fast. Did you catch them all?
And that was also my fear, Nildog, is where I'm at right now is I like having the mix, but I've definitely noticed that our FX Classic tables get more play as far as weekly participants than the Pinball FX tables. And obviously on other channels that are always FX, that's not always the case, but I'm trying to decide what to do because I like having a mix of both, but I hate that some people who are new are buying tables on an old platform, but then if I use only the new platform, then we're excluding other players, so I can't decide what to do. Revenge of the Sixth is Hump Day.
You had your shot, Dustin, but you failed.
Star Wars Season 1 bundle is on sale in Classic. Okay, so that makes me feel a little bit better, but
I can get you more credits.
definitely thinking FX Classic for tomorrow, just for availability's sake.
You hunters like to keep busy, right?
Ah. Mortal Kombat! I don't know how to feel about the new Mortal Kombat. It looks awesome, but it also, like, I don't know. There are some things, as a diehard fan of the OG games and the OG movie, that I'm not super crazy about, but I don't think it's bad. It's just not what I wanted, but I'm still excited for it. Hollywood Polo, hello! Let's see, I had 2 suppers. I ate chicken nuggets and french fries that we made at home with my kids. And then when my wife got home, we had Salisbury steak and mashed potatoes because we realized we needed to make food that generated leftovers because we both have to work tomorrow. And it felt silly to make food and not eat it, so I had 2 suppers tonight. What did you have, Hollywood?
Look, if you're afraid to take him on, fear not. I can help you with that.
They were ready to pay King's ransom for that.
Pizza, ham and mushrooms, after my own heart origins. Pork roast and potatoes. That is an excellent... Ooh, we got a high score. I should have been paying attention. Did anybody see what my score was? Get the phone out, take the backup picture.
I will not abandon this place until I have established what remains.
It did enter my name. Oh. It was 16 million. Alright. We're already above that. Let's see if we got some other new players. Get in there! I mean, the lock isn't lit anymore anyway, but... Maybe I should have posted a seizure warning for this table. Because it definitely has the flashy. Alright, starting missions. What do we got?
You have something I want.
So much for a quick multi-ball.
All you need to know is I've been a lot of rules.
Wasn't a stormtrooper like that. You are a guild member. I thought I was the only one on assignment.
Hey, get that out.
One hit left. Get it!
Best kind of respec into the hands of the Mandalorian.
I should probably watch Mando one of these days. I just don't have a lot of time to watch TV. I usually just watch whatever Game Club is streaming. Movie is apparently bad. That's depressing. I was actually excited to watch the movie, even though I figured I wouldn't know the plot.
The tracking beacon has been installed on the Razor Crest.
But as far as time investment goes, a movie is done in 2 hours. A TV show feels like work. All the kids out of the pool.
But bounty hunting is a complicated profession.
Come on, baby. There we go. There's our skill shot. I hear you, Nilbog. Like, I still watch movies. I watch a movie with the family every Friday night when I get home from work. But the only TV show that I still watch is The Rookie. And honestly, it's because my kids really enjoy it.
If I can locate another of my...
And we never watch it on Mondays when it's on. We always watch it on Tuesday off the DVR.
No. No one will abandon this place until I have salvaged what remains.
I totally agree with that too, Gramps. And I try for that. The problem is that I fall asleep.
Let's be fast.
Quickly. With my current schedule and life in general, I'm kind of like a shark. If I stop moving, I fall asleep.
Wasn't a stormtrooper wise ass.
Save me, kickback! Ah, damn it.
I see nothing but death and chaos. That's why I'm bringing you. Take them all.
So I know ramps are jackpots, but... Ugh.
You know, it's funny.
What?
What? Your wiener!
That was terrible. But we're at least still alive.
Look.
Not gonna lie, I'm shot at 8:32. Nothing wrong with that. I am only awake to stream or watch others stream. No worries, Nilbog. Let us know when you get it started up, and we will head that way.
Maybe he's a Gungan. Is that why you so don't want to show your face?
What are those numbers I'm seeing on the upper left flipper? You know, that's a good question.
This child is extremely gifted.
Wasn't a stormtrooper, wise ass.
He knows policy. No question.
Never met a real Mandalorian. Heard stories. I know you're good at killing. Probably none too happy to see me wearing this one.
Is that Timothy Oliphant I'm hearing?
Then you have earned the Marconi. I shall trust.
Is he on Mando?
I don't want your armor. I want my armor. You got them Cobb Van back on that tree. Belongs to me.
Trust the post.
Is that a bounty pack?
I guess I didn't realize he was on Mando. He's on everything. Except the new season of Justified, which I would like, please. I think Tootsie Roll has done something to their pops. They don't last long at all. How many licks then? Are we down to the 3? Do we need to ask the owl? For those under 30, Google the Tootsie Roll owl, because I don't think that exists anymore.
Ah, that was fast. Did you catch them all?
That was rude. I shot him and he got back up.
Get the kid.
There he is. That's a high stakes game. That's dead in a tight spot. How long you been with the guild?
It's good to restore the natural order
You know
of
the
things.
policy.
After a
Did we
period of
surpass it, or is he going to get back up?
Ah, Mando! We all hate you, Mando. Because you're a legend. I do have ink.
You're looking for work.
Go!
Have a seat, my friend.
No pucks for you. Now get out of here.
Origins, if you're still out there, I did not think of the original question I wanted to ask you, but I did think of a secondary question that I was going to ask you. I would like to know if I am going to buy a killer hard-boiled John Woo 4K UHD 2-pack, do I buy the Shout Factory version that came out last year, or do I buy the Arrow version that came out last Tuesday?
Is that me?
You are a bounty hunter.
Because I'm leaning toward Arrow, but I've heard complaints about the color grading.
This better work. A Mandalorian armorer has set me on my path. If I can locate another of my kind, I can chart a path through the network of corridors.
Well, Nilbog, it sounds like you finished strong.
It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
My first day at a multi-day event is always week 2, because I'm getting used to all the machines that all play differently than the VPX I'm used to.
Get cozy in the cockpit.
You got a Godzilla translate? Nice. I do not have a Godzilla. I have an Iron Maiden I will never give up.
Never met a real Mandalorian. Heard stories.
You heard the same, that the color grading was not as good on the Arrow?
Probably none too happy to see me wearing this hardware.
My wife will only let me buy one. Well, I could be weird and I could buy like hard-boiled from Shout Factory and buy the killer from Arrow and then forever have regret.
Let's be fast and keep the speeder running.
It's the tables you play every week.
No punks for you, now get out of here.
It doesn't matter. They were set up for a tournament. They probably just got cleaned. You need the wax to get rubbed off of them.
Karga said you were coming. He said you were the best.
Our local tournament place, RLM Amusements, I always joke on Friday nights or the week after the machines have been cleaned that these speed rounds brought to you by McGuire's Quick Wax. And then Rodney groans.
I don't want you, Rob.
Different location, had to move. Yeah, so you might as well treat them as new, because that means they've been leveled different. They likely got cleaned. Stuff got fixed.
What is it, Captain?
Another pirate hideout. Were you able to eliminate them? No.
I almost want to drain right here so I have a score that's 69.
For the remote rendezvous, Mando.
So I can get the 69 achievement.
Nice shot.
Although with bonus, it'll probably ruin it for me. This is where we drain trying to get the multi-ball.
You slip through the shadows. Get a kid.
Get it? Oh, oh, oh. Did you see how close that was? I like tickled the hole.
I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
Is that a bounty?
It's a good goal, Nilbog, but don't forget to have fun. Too many people who play in tournaments forget that it's supposed to be, you know, enjoyable. And that the way I said it kind of sounded dickish. That's not how I meant it. I just meant that, you know, it's a game. Have fun. I am a dick. Thanks, Really Baked. And thank you for the tier 1.
Groovy.
And there's the ultra delayed Twitch notification. Oh, I think that's all she wrote. I hit replay. Is it going to give me an extra ball to annoy me? Not that I don't want to keep going, but my hand needs a break.
No. I will not abandon this place until I have salvaged what remains.
I haven't tested this with VPN Studio yet, so I am taking a picture until I confirm that score auto posting works. How's the digits? Well, it doesn't show up well on camera. It's definitely very twisted. I'm not flipping you off intentionally. Well, I am flipping you off intentionally, but the middle finger is crooked and twisted, but it's functional and it doesn't really hurt anymore. That said, with the other problems, this is as much as I can close my hand. Like, my flipping off days are done because that's all I got.
Would you agree?
It looks like Gonzo's nose. Yes. That's a fair assessment. All right. Let's test VPN Studio and see if it auto-post scores. Yes, you can give me crap for not recording media for the table yet. What am I drinking? I have coffee and an empty Diet Coke can that I keep trying to take drinks out of, but it's empty. There's droplets in the bottle.
I told you.
Please wait. I am now loading up the game. Have fun.
The Shock Master. Cracked a rock star. It's way too late for that for me. I would be up for 3 days.
No.
Alright, I wasn't paying attention.
This place until I have salvaged
Did it post? Do we have new score? It did not post. Bummer. Or at least it hasn't updated yet. Guess we'll do it the old-fashioned way.
That your people suffered. But bounty hunting is a complicated profession.
What we got? Nope, that was an old score.
They said you were coming. They said you were the best.
Whoa, not right. It was 87.
Would you agree?
Posted. I hope. Adding score. The cow thing is spinning. It walks on its udders, which I never noticed before. Hey, there we go. You know the middle finger with thumb in the shape of my state?
They are waiting for you.
I can do my state. It looks like this. I'm in Michigan. I can still do a flat palm.
Good.
It's good to be on top for a brief moment before I get destroyed. Alright, ramp light's locked. Let's see if we can get it around. This is what happens when you abuse one hand too much doing certain things. I mean, maybe. Are you saying I'll go blind? All I was trying to do was jump my car. That is how I broke my finger. So, I probably shouldn't tell this story. And I'm not going to tell the story because my wife would be angry with me. But if you saw my picture in Discord, so I got my splint off my finger last week, 10 days ago, something like that. Stacy sprained her finger, and they gave her a splint rig that looks way more rigid and worse than mine. I posted a picture in the Discord. It cracked me up.
You had your shot, Dustin, but you failed.
Grow hair on the palm? Maybe. I mean, I'm Italian and German. It was going to happen anyway.
It's a complicated profession.
This is the way.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch hits different when you're high. I do not disagree there.
They all hate you,
My question for you, Origins, is do you start eating it right away, or do you let it soak in the milk for a little bit so it gets nice and soft and you get that cinnamon flavor?
I told you I'm not.
Sorry, that was Origins. That wasn't really baked that said that. Origins.
Grief Karga said.
Gotta let it soak.
He said you were the best in the parsec.
Hunters like to keep busy, right?
I will not abandon this place until I have salvaged what remains.
You've been the only Mando here for years.
There's something satisfying about that upper right area with all the drops and that pop bumper. When you wing it around and it knocks them all down.
I promise you will not die by my hand. Now where is the Mandalorian you know of?
Ooh, hang on. Let me trap up. Graham says, on Star Wars Bounty Hunter, VPX table by Tarzani, the 1, 7, and 2 lights near the left orbit upper left flipper area are typically part of the game's bounty target tracking system. So, I kind of wondered if it was related to that, because I noticed they were lit when I had targets to shoot when they were popping up, but I still couldn't make heads or tails of what it meant. I'm not gonna lie, I never noticed them before you pointed it out to me tonight, Gramps. My strategy, which is likely incorrect, has always been just do missions, or, you know, start as many missions as possible, and shoot the targets that pop up for said missions. I think Marty did an LL Cool play on this in 2023, but I haven't looked.
Your reputation was not unwarranted.
Hey, we got the... No, we didn't get the flying ace shot. We got it in the lane,
You've been the only
but it didn't go through.
from what I can tell.
There's so many, like, super satisfying shots on this table, though.
And you have earned from my opponent your
The
victory.
orbit spinners, the mode scoot, those upper left drops. Even if I'm having a terrible game, I very much just enjoy shooting this table. No, this table has no in-game menu. all of the options have to be adjusted from the script before you launch the table. And yes, so F1 is for ROM. F12 is, since this table has no ROM, F1 won't do anything. If you're looking to adjust something with DMD, like you would on a normal ROM-based table, that's going to be in the script.
No. Eleanor,
This is the way.
It's busy and it's flashy, but it feels really good to shoot, Gramps, so I think you will enjoy it. I'll be honest, I probably would have skipped over it if I hadn't seen Marty and Pinstrat Stan and others playing it when it came out. And it hasn't been updated in a couple of years, but if you go back to when there was 1.0 to where it is now, the progress is huge. Another table that is also... So, Tarzani is Oxen. When he releases tables, he releases them under one name, but it's Oxen. And I believe it's Oxen Nyaki that started this table. I could be wrong on that. But before this table, he did Unreal, Capture the Flag. And if you haven't played the Unreal Tournament table, that is also an amazing table.
But bounty hunting is a complicated profession.
This is the way. Ah, Mango!
They all hate you, Mando, because you're a legend.
The ramp rejects are so real. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've felt that on, like, Grand Lizard and other tables. The way it just, like, taunts you stopping at the top of the ramp before doing the slow roll back down.
Heard stories. You're good at killing. Probably none too happy to see me wearing this hardware.
You're about to face off with the Dark Troopers. You had your hands full with one. Let's see how you do against the platoon.
Sorry for the remote rendezvous, Mando. You have something I want.
Excellent question. I don't think Joe worked on this table.
Is there a problem? That will be avoided. Hey, take that out.
So if you're interested in seeing the project Joe has been working on, though, coming up on Wednesday the 13th. It's the 13th. I'm pretty sure it's a Wednesday. On Wednesday the 13th here, we're going to have the world premiere of the new VPX Pinball Wizards table from the minds of Joe Picasso, Zandy's Arcade, and Merlin RTP.
To restore the natural order of things after a period of such disarray.
The storms are coming. That was a terrible score. What was the table again? It has not as far as I'm aware, it has been teased, but not as officially announced. So all I will say is, at this moment, is a new table premiere.
I will not abandon this place until I have salvaged...
I'm going to be honest with you, Gramps, and I'm going to say Joe and I didn't discuss time, so I'm going to guess it's going to be 8:30 or 9 Eastern. But I was going to let the guys pick the time, and it was on my to-do list for after this stream to ask Joe that question.
You had your shot, Dustin, but you failed.
And it will overrun Game Club's usual Wednesday stream, and he's aware of it, so he has some sort of plan. I don't know if he's gonna like play a movie and then or do a watch party or something like that. My usual time is fine. Well, my usual times are 8:30 or 9, but whatever works best for the group. That means between 8:30 and 11:30. Yeah, thanks, Gramps. I try to be more consistent than that, but lately I'm always pushing the edge of, like, I'm getting home from work and I'm setting stuff up, like, as we go. Speaking of which, I'm starting to turn into a pumpkin. Nilbog, are you there? Do we know if Nilbog's stream went live? I would love to raid Nilbog shortly. If Nilbog and Randy are streaming. He's streaming. Awesome! So, when I fail this game, which is coming sooner than later, we're going to go visit Nilbog. And as soon as I say that, I get an extra ball. If it's called Ben Wants Bob's Burgers Pinball, heads will roll.
I didn't finish the job.
We didn't finish the job.
You've been on Mando here for years, from what I can tell.
There we go. Ha! Backshot him. More roving drop targets need to be, or pop-up drop targets need to be allowed to be backshot.
To restore the natural order of things after a period of such disarray.
Hey, we got the flying ace.
Then you have earned the mark of your signature. I shall trust.
If you do so, that's the result of my sincerity, man.
Oh, I thought the center post would have saved me, but the other ball collided with it and knocked off the trajectory. We got a mystery and a mission lit.
Probably none too happy.
Ah, that was fast. Did you catch them all?
No.
You had your shot, Dustin, but you failed.
I can get you more credits.
Look, if you're afraid to take him on, fear not. I can help you with that.
we could take out that
Gotta-
one last base.
We got a boss battle, and lock is lit.
You're about to face off with the Dark Troopers. You had your hands full with one. Let's see how you do against a platoon.
When you have earned the Mudhorn as your signature.
Killed the Mudhorn, but we couldn't start a new mission.
What is it, Captain?
I told you I'm not interested in your excuses.
Brief Karga said you were coming. He said you were the best in the parsec.
What say you fix that transponder, and we don't vaporize that antique the next time we control the wind?
I asked him that one time. You remember what you
Get in
said,
there.
man? Target practice. Target practice.
Must be fast.
Oh, of course, now the lock shot's not lit, but that's okay. I am exhausted, guys. I appreciate you coming to hang out. I hope you play with us this week. Star Wars Bounty Hunter goes all week till Sunday, next Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern. Thursday Throwdown Hurricane goes till Thursday at 2 p.m. And we will be live tomorrow night for the Pinball FX Classic Star Wars Challenge.
Is the world more peaceful since the revolution?
Let's go visit Nilbog Grim.
It is a shame that your people suffered.
I believe they're doing their best out of 3 challenge.
But bounty hunting is a complicated profession.
Yay! Alright guys, have a good night. I will see you all tomorrow evening for Star Wars.